We have an interconference affair lined up for you today as the Phoenix Suns come in for this one. Happy holidays, everyone, from all of us at 2K Sports. And do we have a present for you today? For Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. Welcome to NBA basketball. It's the first game back in Atlanta for the Hawks. Well, they come into every game with confidence, and this game is no different. Two elite teams put each other to the test, certainly, every time they meet. A lot on the line in this one, though.
Kevin, I tell you what, they've actually been terrific on their home court, and they're starting another homestand right now.
Yeah, this has been their domain, Clark, no question. They've made this arena a very difficult one to come into and try to win. So this game will tell us a lot about whether they're going to continue that dominance on this homestand.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. Setting the floor for the Suns. Parker out there with Warren. Then it's the chosen one. And it's Chandler. And it's Mayo in at the 2 spot. Atlanta with the ball. The Suns getting the bucket. The pass to Goose. Sullinger against Parker. A baseline J. Sullinger with the bucket.
Maybe they're still working out the kinks defensively because that was a blatant mistake.
The Phoenix Suns come into this one after the win against the Celtics in Boston.
And they did just what you have to do as a road team, guys. They never allowed any momentum to build up against them. Seemed like every time they took a punch, they had a counter.
You'll like this, Steve. Reverse spurtability, we call that. They had any defensive lapses, they immediately made up for it with some instant offense.
A free run to the hoop and some thunder on the finish.
Not exactly the way the D would have drawn that one up.
And when you got the space, you might as well throw it down. That's what I always used to do.
Here is Korver, averaging 8 points a game. Pass to Marshall, and now here comes Marshall, leading the break. Another 3 for Phoenix.
This switch has definitely been flipped to on this quarter, guys.
Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Here's Goose. He's coming off a 19-point game against Orlando.
He got some huge points from the foul line, too, Kevin. He was very aggressive, generating contact and drawing fouls.
The defense needs to play tight on him, and that's exactly what they did to force that miss. Well done.
You know, even from here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
Yep, pretty obvious. And a good call by the officials.
Phoenix shooting their first free throws of this game. Free throw good, O.J. Mayo. So both teams making some changes here. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
He's always been extremely reliable at the line, and today's been no different.
And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Here's Mack, and that's not going to go. And so the first quarter is in the books. Phoenix ahead. They're up by 8. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. What stands out to you from the Suns in this one?
Solid first quarter for this club. They came out strong, and they put together some nice momentum here.
Steve, I like the looks they've gotten on offense. A lot of good ones.
Atlanta with the ball, trailing here by 8. Last game matched up with the Magic. A tough loss there.
Was not a very inspired. Performance for them, particularly defensively. I thought, you know, they gave the hostile crowd a lot to cheer about, frankly.
Yeah, they allowed a lot of free runs to the hoop, a lot of open jumpers, and in the end, the opponent's shooting percentage was right through the roof, and you can't win when that's the case.
On the court right now, second quarter starting for the Suns. Marquise Morris is out there with Parker. Then it's Mayo. Then it's the chosen one, and it's Chandler in at center.
Defense pretty much helpless there, stopping that layup. I think too much of a mismatch in terms of height.
The Hawks trail by 6. Here's Schroeder. Marshall brings the double team. Kicks it to Mack. He dishes it to Bazemore. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Muscala. Drops in the layup for 2. Muscala's got his first points in this one.
Almost pulled the trigger, but he realized he had a better look for his teammate.
Marshall can't hit. For Atlanta, they've gone a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. And Parker with the block. And now here's Mail, the fast break opportunity. Well-placed alley-oop pass into the layup.
Stupendous. I love that word. Save that one. The word and the jam. I want to see it again.
Just beautiful.
You can't top that. I love the alley-oop play. So much fun to watch.
They get it again. Pass to Schroeder. Feeds it to Mack. Dishes it to Schroeder. He kicks to Bazemore. 3-pointer. Rebound by Parker. It's tipped. Here's Schroeder. No good. And so we conclude the first half.
Well, Tyson, what has been the key to...
The third quarter now beginning. Both sides looking to pull away in the last half of the game. What can you say? The chosen one, an impressive effort here today.
Yeah, he played a very mature first half offensively, just finding gaps and making good decisions, getting into the defense and knocking down shots.
Well, the way he played that first half, that's exactly what we're talking about when we say offensive efficiency.
They've got Horford. Tim Hardaway Jr. out there with Goose. Then it's Jared Sullinger. And it's Korver in at the 3 slot. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. And a dunk by Horford.
You know, he may lack grace, but his length makes up for it. He can still throw it down now.
Well, you don't have to be a fantastic leaper when you're his size.
Well, it's too bad because with a little more athleticism, can you imagine how dangerous he'd be underneath the boards?
The Suns have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
Well, you got to like the free throw shooting from this club all season long. They're shooting 81%. Those are impressive numbers.
And that's a little better than they did last year from the free throw line.
Even with the 1 miss, he's still stretched it to a 2-possession game. That's big for them right now.
Horford, good.
Some big points there. I mean, they got him on a nice play to get the ball right to the bucket.
And that's what they're looking for down the stretch, Clark. More of the same. Get it inside.
Now, here's Marshall. 13 points in the game. That's good. Parker's got his second basket of the night.
You know, he'll make you scratch your head and throw your hands up as a defender. I mean, you just don't know how to play.
Goose, the pass to Sullinger. 13 feet away. Here's Goose. Lays it in without an inch of room around him.
They are not rotating nearly quickly enough on defense down low. Got to get quicker there.
And even if it costs them some foul trouble, I mean, they need to start putting some bodies on bodies. Be physical. And after that last game, Clark, I'm not surprised to see him so hot. He's got it rolling right now.
Mail brings the double team. Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. And Phoenix has possession. Suns leading by 5.
And a 2-for-1 opportunity.
Boy, I tell you what, how about that, guys? This fella can rock the rim big time.
That is just brute force, Steve.
Yeah, he's the last guy you want to see coming down the lane with a head of steam.
And good on the basket. Book it.
He's definitely got that shot in his arsenal.
The Suns have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the hand. Marshall gets the bucket.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
Here's Goose. Right now averaging 21 points a game. Misses off the left iron.
When he's wide open like that, he'll rarely miss those.
Here's Tucker. No good on the buzzer beater. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. The Suns on top. They're up by 7. 2K Sports, back in a moment here at Phillips Arena in Atlanta. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Well, this had to be the choice. It was an absolutely sensational feat, putting it way up there above the rim so that only his teammate could catch it. And not only does he do it, but he powers it down from there.
Yeah, the timing of these plays are just phenomenal.
No question.
On the court now for the Suns, getting going here in the fourth. They've got P.J. Tucker, Chandler out there with Parker, then it's Mayo, and it's Marshall in at the point. In the corner, Bazemore with it. Plenty of space. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Parker's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Marshall. And it's Phoenix scoring again.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Yeah, absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding. They are piling up the assists.
So it's Atlanta now. 11-point game. And he gets the bucket. We've got 1:28 left in the game. This one for 3. That's good. Marshall's got 24.
And this is someone that can really hurt you from long range. He did that to a degree in the first half, and he's doing it now.
Sullinger the screen. Schroeder to Bazemore. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. Suns leading by 12.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for the Suns.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Shot quality and better overall shooting.
And I think a great job in positioning themselves for the W here. It's win number 21 on the season.
A little bit closer to the win now, and they'll be halfway to a sweep of the season series once they wrap this one up.
That's right. It's just a 2-gamer since they're in opposite conferences, and you can bet they'll take the same approach right into game 2 that they had tonight.
And you have to look back at this and see what a huge game it's been for the chosen one. Every time he shot it seemed like it was just going to drop in, and nobody was surprised.
Here's Muscala, and he uses the glass on the layup.
That's really told the story today, guys. I mean, throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and then finish.
Yeah, Clark, they've been more active and more physical down low, and I think that's been the difference.
Now, here's Marshall. Another 3 for Phoenix.
A serious game-clinching run. They've taken off here. Impressive.
No backing off. What a surge at the right time.
Here's Mack. Here's Muscala. And it's Phoenix's ball. They're on a 13-4 run. Marshall gets the bucket.
Well, the fans already heading for the exits, clearly not pleased with the way their home team played here today.
And they shouldn't be pleased. I mean, it's a very well-deserved win, Steve. They came into this building and weren't intimidated at all. They were the aggressors.
And that puts a cherry on top, so to speak, of what's been a phenomenal showing for them.
All over but the whining now, Steve.
And so it's Phoenix easily grabbing this one. And this one was such a lopsided victory.
They never let up. They were full throttle from the start.
And that'll do it for Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke. This is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. And now we present the Jordan Player of the Game,